I've always loved city builder games, so I want to get into this new one. I've seen some reviews of it, some people playing it, and it was pretty cheap on Steam, so I decided, hell, why not pick it up, see what I can do with it. And I've already played about 10 hours of it. I know some people like to do blind playthroughs, but not me. I started on Diamond Coast. It was actually pretty nice. But now I want to find something different. Hopefully something a bit better. So I want to find a place that has good land availability, of course. And it also needs sea accessibility. I don't want something that, like this, doesn't have any ship connections. Ship connections are actually pretty nice. I think River Run sounds pretty good to me. So that's where we're gonna start. And what should the city be named? Rock Valley. Yeah, I don't really like that. Let's see. The city of Townsville. Oh, it fits. That's lovely. Okay. Let's go then. We'll start the city of Townsville. Hopefully eventually we'll attract the Powder Puff Girls and make a big deal out of everything. Okay, so... this is interesting. All the other ones that I've played on, I've only gotten one highway entrance, or exit. There's a good question whether or not I want to start on this side or want to start on this side. Either way, I'm going to have to bridge this river at some point in the game. I have no doubt about that. But... which side do I want to start on? Where the hell is the shipping access? Down here, I'm guessing. It's a good lot of river space. And so I'll be able to pull water from a lot of different areas, I'm sure. And I'll potentially be able to build a dam because this looks fairly elevated. So I think that would work out. Except for that it might flood these bridges back here, which would be unfortunate. I think the water appears to be flowing this way. If I unpause it, yeah, water's flowing that way. Okay, that's fine then. You know what, right now, it doesn't even matter. We're gonna start. And rather than try to make small local roads out, I'm just gonna do that to unlock the roads that I can get. You see I wasted like $80 to do that. And now I have these roads unlocked. 6 lane, 4 lane. At the moment I'm going to start with 4 lane. I can pretty easily get up to 6 lane if I just upgrade. 4 lane and 6 lane do take about the same amount of space. So... yeah, I'm not coming into this blind. I've done a few hours of this game, about 10. So I have some basic knowledge of not totally screwing myself over. So let's see here. Go ahead, extend this 1, 2, 3, 4, make it a 5th. And I am going to make some local roads right here. So we got 4. Then I'm going to bring this down. Bam. And then I'm going to make one in the opposite direction. Bam. And I'm going to do that a few times over. And what this does is it really segregates the traffic. Makes it work a lot better. Because I'll have these guys going this way, these guys going that way. And you might think, oh, well, they should just go through. But having more intersections means people have to stop more often. People have to yield more often. It doesn't work out very well. So now I'm going to go ahead And marquee some space. And I'm not even going to start with throwing down industry, not just yet. I probably will at some point, because it's pretty much a requirement. Because the water's flowing this way. And I don't have access, unfortunately, to water treatment plants yet. That comes way later in the game. So I'm going to throw down that right there. Throw down this right there. Both of those need water connections. And then I can bring the water into town. One is for sewage, the other for actual water. Alright. Get a few water pipes going all the way throughout. I can make another local area right down here, maybe two. But what I really need right now is electricity. And it seems like this area is actually really bad for wind, for the most part. Like that actually looks like it would be really good. But, oh, right over here? Oh yeah, right over here is actually a really good spot for wind. But that's pretty far away. But it looks like that's my only real option. So I'm going to start by throwing down two of these guys. And then I'm going to have to immediately connect these across the water. So for the most part, we should be alright here. And I am going to add marquee residential right here. I'll probably replace it at some point, but for the moment, it's totally fine. Now, I want to keep expanding these local roads just a little bit here and there. Get that more options out of my face. So I'll tell you who needs more options. And did I do that perfectly? I did do that perfectly. Wonderful. And I just need to get one more in here. Bam. Now I'll do one more commercial. And then two industry. Finally, I'll use the last of my cash to create a quick little connection. Oh, damn it. Screw that up. But a quick little connection right here, which will allow people to leave. The reason why I don't just connect these two is so that traffic coming into my city doesn't get bogged down by having to wait for people going this way. Instead, people that want to leave have to come down through here and go through that. Although, what I can also do, take off that little bit and they'll go out pretty much automatically. And the unfortunate part is that I could make this one way, but I don't have the unlock for it just yet. Although actually, apparently I could do a 6-lane one-way road, but I'm not quite willing to do this all just yet. So I got my budget working, and they don't say anything yet because I haven't really started yet. So now let's go ahead and get things rolling off the line. I believe that should have power. Yeah, okay, that has power. Good stuff. And we're going to go ahead and speed up the game, get things rolling real quick. Now, there should be water and there should be electricity all over the place. So eventually, yes, we'll start to see development. So we got a little bit of residential. Nothing else is raising up yet. Although the demand for commercial and industry is starting to raise. Oh man, I've never seen these little 1-1 houses. That's interesting. Alright, so now we're starting to see a small bit of commercial, small bit of industrial. Generally, I really don't like industry. I try to switch it off almost as quick as I can, preferring larger commercial and office sections so that I don't entirely pollute the hell out of my city. Now I'm hoping... Oh my! the water level rose significantly. Oh dear. What is going on here? Oh no, actually, wait, I just placed them like really, really far out. That's interesting. Although I don't think I could have placed it that far out. Huh. I'm pretty sure those water levels changed. Ah, so I missed a little bit. Oh wow, just that tiniest little bit. That's unfortunate. But I will go ahead, construct a whole new pipeline for you, because I love you. So my next milestone is at 460, which should unlock a few services for me. And I'm really close. So we're going to hit that just about right now. I don't know what comes first. Healthcare and garbage. And education. Okay. I can do that. So because of the way I have this system set up, I want to make sure that these get really well connected. Mostly I would want to throw down stuff right here, but I think I made that a little bit too close. I did. So that's unfortunate. Of course, I actually want my garbage dealing to be as far away from that stuff as possible so that I'm not creating a huge amount of pollution. So it's got to go all the way down there. Now what I am thinking is I can throw my health and education services up here. I believe that'll work. So that was a clinic? Yeah, medical clinic. Then I need an elementary school. Let's go ahead. Ooh, 10,000. That's pretty damn costly. Alright. That works. For now, at least. I still have decent demand for residential. So I'm going to start creating a new aside over here. And actually, I'm going to delete that for the moment. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not sure if that's enough space. It might slightly be under where I want it to be. And that being said, this one isn't going to come out. What's going to come out is this one. Because then I reduce the number of intersections even more, even though it increases the complexity of this intersection slightly. There's always a trade-off here and there. So I actually don't have enough money right now, but I can start tiling this stuff because I know that I want it to all be residential. And then I'm going to want to match up that because I don't want to go overboard. There we go. That's fine. And that stuff can start developing. However, I forgot that it needs water. However, being without water for a few moments won't entirely destroy my city. I think it's actually much more important to get the development that I'm looking for here. So it says space already occupied, but I can drive past it. So I'm going to go ahead and lay that down for the moment. And then move this through here. Oh, still not enough money. Jesus. Okay. There we go. There we go. That's the maximizing point. Now I can throw down these residentials, and they'll start to develop. And that should get me more money. However, I just started having some electricity problems. Goes along real nicely with water problems. So I'm going to throw down a little bit more water down through here to end the water issues. I'm going to have to let the electricity slide for a while until I have enough money to build a new wind turbine. $6,000. That's pretty significant. And I could consider taking a... Oh, there we go. 950 kilometers, which is really nice. And now I can actually do forestry specialization, which is my my preference. I could also start to use a power usage or water usage policy to help drive down the usage of power, which might work as a short-term solution. I'm not entirely certain. But what I do know, that I'm entirely certain about, is that I am going to create a new district right here. I'm hoping this is going to work right. I'm not entirely certain. I think it might. So go ahead and make it into a woodlands area. That should limit all the industry to wood cutting. It'll increase the tax income, but it'll increase power usage as well. For the moment, though, it should actually cut down power usage as these guys flee. At the same time, I do still have a good amount of income from all this stuff, and I think I actually got a money bonus from reaching that small goal. So time to throw down some extra power capacity. Absolutely. Alright, with that much power capacity, I'm online, I'm ready to go, not having an issue. Oh dear, those trees are very dead. I'm hoping that this area starts to get a little bit cleaner as these guys move in. That's usually how this operates. These guys move in, throw down some trees, and they actually make the area a lot cleaner than the industry that was in here before them.